Alright, hi YouTube, this is TheSurvivorTeen. Today I'm going to be doing a video on my entire backpacking checklist that I would recommend to some people and pretty much to everyone who is getting ready to do a basic backpacking trip to either mountains, beach, just anywhere in particularly. Um, in this video, it's not going to be covering everything like clothes, food, things like that. I'll have that in another video. Uh, but other than that, let's get started. Alright, so first up, I have my tent. Mine is just a one single person backpacking tent. Sports Authority Sports Chalet usually has tents like these, about $39. I forget what the name is of it. It's just a little one person dome tent, but it works really good and it gets really small. I can get it smaller than that, it's just I didn't take my time last time. I'm lazy, sorry. Next, these are always good to have just because they are some Coleman emergency ponchos. You can use them also not only for putting them on if it's getting ready to rain, but you can also tear them into one big one and use it as tarp, some stuff like that to keep you dry also. Next up is my water system. I am trying to save enough money to buy an actual micro filter, but until then I'm just using my regular water bladder. It's a 23 ounce, just regular Camelback type thing. And what I'm using to filter it is my cook set that I have right here. In here it's just the fuel. It's 113 grams, and then 4 ounces of fuel in it. It's just a regular MSR fuel for the jet pocket engine. In here, it's my pot. I'm not gonna get too in detailed with my cook set because I have another video already out for that. But inside it just has my stove, my some aluminum foil, napkins, utilities, extra fuel, just things like that. So that's what I'm using for my water system, if you guys want to know. Next up, if you're planning on bringing a flashlight, I would recommend not. I'd recommend buying one of these. I'm not going to turn it on, it'll just kill the camera. But what it is, it's just a headlamp. It tilts down and you can press it and it'll just like become basically a flashlight, only 10 times brighter. They last longer and they're a lot lighter and they just work better for me. Next up is my sleeping pad. It looks really big, but it's not as big as you think just because of the camera. Now what that is, it is basically a blow up inflatable mattress. You just let it sit out with the holes all open and it absorbs the air, and then you just plug the holes and it basically becomes a sleeping mattress. So it helps you sleep at night a little bit better, and it's more comfortable. If you are willing to take the extra £1.50, it is a lot of weight for backpacking, but it's really worth it. And then also you don't ever have to bring a pillow because it has an inflatable pillow in it, which works okay but not the best. Next up is my backpacking tent poles. There are many different poles that you can use to for your tents. I just prefer the ones that came with the tent because they just work better. I have no clue why, they just do. Next up, I have my actual tent, or my backpack, sorry. This is a Skyline 8.0 backpack. It does have the waist attachment, so it just clips around your waist and it delivers all of the weight to your waist other than your back. Also, it's made by Outdoor Products, if you guys want to know. That's that. Next up, I have my sleeping bag. Mine is an X2O 28 degree, or 28 or 24 degree tent. It can get really compact, even more compact than this, and it's about the same size as my head, maybe a little bit bigger. So it's really warm. The material is super soft and super light, so that's always a plus. Next thing I have are these little guys. I have a couple of these. They're always good just for clipping together rope, using your bear canisters, things like that. Next, I have my stuff pack. You can get these at Sports Authority, uh, Sports Chalet, Walmart, Target, pretty much anywhere that sells backpacking camping gear for about $5. That's pretty much all that I have right now. Um, I do carry a couple things such as my knives with me just for protection and also gutting fish, things like that. Fishing pole. I don't have these things yet. I still have them, but the things that I'm about to say I don't have prepared yet. I need to get a first aid kit, which I recommend everyone to have. I just haven't had the time to put it together yet. I'd put in just a couple band-aids, some rubbing alcohol, uh, gauze, some cotton balls, just your basic little first aid kit. In my survival kit, I would recommend having a CD for reflection because it works really good with a little hole in the middle and things. Uh, I'd have some fishing line, some hooks, a sinker, bobber, a little bit of bait, not real bait, but the little fake plastic thingies. Just things like that. For clothes, I would recommend for if you were gonna bring shorts, I would recommend bringing just bathing suits. For guys, no girls, guys just gotta take shorts. Uh, for the shorts, it's just a lot easier because it's a lot lighter than regular shorts. So I would recommend bringing bathing suits for shorts, swim trunks. Uh, for just shirts, t-shirts are the best way to go. I would recommend bringing at least one flannel shirt just because it keeps you warm at night and it's really rough and durable. Uh, for the other things, I'll let you just figure those out. For food, a lot of places such as Sports Authority, Bass Pro Shop, Target, and I'm not sure about Walmart or stores like that have them, but they're these little packs of food. They look like a basically they look like a dog food mix almost, but they're all dry food, and all you do is just boil water and put it in it, and you have your own meal. Which I would recommend having a couple of those. I have tried them; they are really good, but then again, they are kind of on the pricey side because they do cost the same it would probably cost to go out and have that meal. So if you're gonna go have a cup of soup and like green beans, stuff like that, beans, it would probably cost you for one pack about $4.50, which is reasonable because it is going to be one meal. But that's about it. Another thing I would recommend bringing for food is a lot of granola. It's really good, keeps you going, especially the nature bars, some energy bars, and then for water bottles, I just recommend bringing one of just a regular water bottle. It's a lot lighter than a lot of the other water bottles that are out for sale. They are a lot more effective and they're just a lot lighter. But however, if you do have a hard, durable one, I would recommend having that. But also take duct tape and always wrap it around. It's always good to have duct tape. Everybody knows duct tape's the best. Um, and then that's pretty much all. And then also, I'd recommend having a hiking pole. It's not one of the things that you really, really need, but they do help. They're just easier to that support your back, but they are kind of pricey. So that's about it. If you guys need any other questions or things, please comment, subscribe, rate, comment. You know. That's my backpacking checklist. If you have, like I said, any more questions, just leave them in the box below. So, bye.